Whew. Monday morning. Happy Monday. Where else can I say happy Monday? Ooh-wee. Another beautiful day. Another beautiful day in the making. Yes. Whew. Yeah, another beautiful day. I didn't come out yesterday. So I have just, I didn't come out yesterday. I can't believe summer's almost gone. So I'm trying to see how many marathons I can run before the end of the year. So I just sort of been coming out every time I run. Just do a 26 miler. That's all I've been doing. Running the marathon every time I run. And psychology behind it is pretty much, what do I call it? It's all about the mind, really. Yeah, there's some birds crying this morning. So it's all in the mind. Anything that you put your mind to, you can actually do. That is the funny part about it. When you set your mind on something, you can actually do it. Yes, when you set your mind on something, it is possible. So everything is all in the mind. That's what I've realized. All in the mind. That mental discipline is a unique thing on its own. Yes, mental discipline. You know, I call it spiritual discipline also, because it takes a lot of discipline to actually come out and bust out a marathon. Real discipline. Morning. Real discipline to actually come out and just say, yes, I am going to do a marathon. Morning.
Morning.
Every time I come out and run, that's just one of those things. Yeah, one of those things. So yes, good morning. Yeah, so it's one of those things. Yes, it's just, yes, one of those things. You just come out and say, yes, I'm gonna bust out a marathon every time I run. A lot of what I call, gotta learn how to pace yourself, is in it. There's meditation, there's yoga. Morning. There's meditation, there's yoga. There's all kind of things that actually goes into it. And that stretching, you got to be religious on the stretching part. So I think the sun is actually rising right now, as usual. Here, nature calling. So I'm actually on the trail right now this morning. I'm actually on the trail. So I should be done around that 10 a.m. or so. or 11, then I can get my day started. So yes, that's what I sort of been doing. I should get my day started by then. Oh, look at that beautiful sky. I don't think I can see it. There's trees behind it, but it is pretty. And there's a nice weather too this morning. Sorry, it is in what I'll call too hot. But it is a nice weather. Beautiful, beautiful weather this morning. Absolutely amazing. So the pace, easy pace. See, look at that blue sky. As I'm actually connecting to right there, that blue sky, and just sort of just embracing it, really. Embracing that blue sky. That's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, I'm at the intersection right here. I'll slow myself down, should I say. Or a traffic light here. So that's the beauty about this right here, you know. The trail runs to the road, so you can just go in and out of it. And just being able to pick up all those routes, you know, different things every day. I got up about 1:30 this morning. So I want to get my day started by midday, 11 o'clock. So just kind of being in the moment. And also I'm just getting up and just practicing yoga. And I try to have 3 hours for myself before I do anything. Yes, I need that 3 hours in the morning. Stretch my body, read, do push-ups, and then meditate. I sort of need that. About 2.5 hours, 3 hours every day. It is a must for me. So I always cherish that moment in the morning, because I got to really sit with myself, and I just enjoy reading first thing in the morning and looking at those words. So from reading every day, have a great day. From reading every day, wow, that's a guy that really inspired me, because when I first used to see this guy many years ago, he can barely walk. I think he had a stroke or something like that. And I used to see him on the trail, just can barely walk, you know. Many years later, to actually see him moving his body and the dedication that he puts into it, I'm really inspired. So I've known him for many years now. So we just wave at each other, but I can see the differences in his body, how his body's building up. Because he went from a heavy guy who had stroke and to just absolutely amazing. You know, absolutely amazing. Every time I see him, I get really inspired. You know, because I've known him for almost 10 years. But all we just do every time we see each other on the trail is just wave and just keep moving. But it's just very unique how that sort of transpires. So I don't know what's on my mind yet, you know, because I've just been sort of just being in the moments at all times these days. I am looking at this thing every morning, and I'm shocked about the whole process of literally just getting up every day and just do this. I'm really shocked myself. I'm really grateful. It keeps me more in line with myself, the universe. It makes me want to be a better person, because to build your temple is extremely hard. So even though I do the yoga and all that every day, when I'm out running, the yoga and the push-ups still continue. So I stop every 5 miles to push up, stretch the body, and keep it moving. So pretty much just on that stamina mode, and I pretty much just home all the way through. A lot of praying, a lot of meditation, should I say. That consciousness. Yeah, reaching that. I wonder what this volume of this thing is saying. Yeah, it's at a good place. Consciousness and just being one with myself. Absolutely amazing. I love nature. I have learned so much about humbleness on this path. It is just beyond me, the whole thing. It's really funny. I actually have to really force myself to stay in yesterday and not get out. Yeah, so I have to do that morning, because there are some weeks I'll do the marathon 7 days a week. Sometimes I'll do 6 and 5. So pretty much around 5 to 6. Let me just say around, I do like the 5 to 7 marathons a week. And with the new thing that I'm learning, new projects, it's just amazing how it just becomes your daily life. So it is an amazing thing on its own. And each time I hold this camera in my hand, just another thing that I also started to notice is fall is actually in transition. It is coming bit by bit. That fall is coming, because I begin to see a lot of brown trees on the floor. They're not much, but you can actually see that they are actually giving a sign and all that. So today is a beautiful Monday, and celebration is very important. We don't have to wait till Christmas or Thanksgiving to celebrate, and the peace and harmony that the whole world actually needs, we need to begin to create that from within us. It's really funny these days. We have such a beautiful platform these days where we communicate with each other at ease, and still we have yet to support each other diligently. So we've got to use this platform and let our voice be known. So that's just the way I look at the whole thing with this social media thing. Whew. I love that. Good morning, sir. Have a good day. So it is a beautiful Monday. It's very quiet out this morning, actually. There's not really a lot. So I guess people are on their way to their jobs, and I'm one of those people that start my day late. So I figure out, why not make use of it before your day starts? If you have the opportunity to run a marathon, just go ahead and do it before your day starts, and that way you can actually, you're very focused. Because the vibration that we put outside is very, very important. That vibration is so important, even though sometimes we do not realize it, but we actually create what we look at. That beautiful. We create most of the things that happen to us. There's a thing that I always hear about Atlanta, Georgia. that really spooked me. I always hear people talk about, oh, a lot of men are this, a lot of women are this, Atlanta is this. And I always look at it to be accepting what you create. Because the unique thing about Atlanta, Georgia is you create your environment. It is funny how an environment like this that I'm in right now, it doesn't get much of attention. You know, the whole idea of, oh, black women are this, black men are this, men are this, white people are this. I think that really gets a lot of attention because we have been programmed to look at things negatively, and we think negativity is the only things that actually transpire around us. I'm one of those individuals. I truly believe in energy. So negative energy, positive energy, I think they all go in balance. But like the great wise ones always say, the ones that you feed act the most. So if we all know these things, that when you feed on negativity, you get negativity. When you feed on positiveness, you get positiveness. So when a grown adult comes down to Atlanta and blames all the women, it's almost like I wish them well and say I'm sorry, but the truth is that isn't the way Atlanta is. Atlanta, Georgia, there's a lot of conscious people here. It is growing. It's a lot of beautiful, loving community here. So, and I think we like hearing about the bad things, but the bad things isn't what actually occurs here. Atlanta is a very unique place. You have people from all walks of life and spirituality, and it's almost like a lot of people are actually getting together even more. But of course we don't see those things. You know, nobody likes to show that, because anytime they show stuff that they created, it gets so much attention, so everybody thinks that's what it is. Everything is fake. No, it isn't. There's a lot of authentic people here. So for anyone that's been seeing all these things, and take it from me, to actually get up every day and run a marathon means one is thinking with their super consciousness. So at least let me be that voice of that non-judgmental style of Atlanta, Georgia, that many have put out there, which is women are no good and women are no that. So that is actually a bunch of biscuit. So the uniqueness about it, the trails, the parks. We have a lot of parks here in Georgia. You know, everywhere you turn, and the beautiful weather all year round. Like, if you're a runner, I can run all year round over here, because the weather, it just doesn't really get cold to where you cannot get out and run. So that's a beautiful thing. And there's a lot of big things that happen in here too, you know, a lot of uniqueness. So that being said too, so it's just that vibration that we got to put out there. And before I finish this, let me just continue this beautiful run. And I always give thanks to the womb of a woman. I knew I could run 100 miles when I saw my ex-wife give birth to my son. So childbearing has actually what made me love the whole thing behind endurance. I love endurance, just taking that stroll and just going with the wind and taking my mind somewhere. And it's just very unique, very unique. Have a good day. I love that. Look at that beautiful dog. So yes, let me end up this thing. Happy Monday. And one love.